I'm Arnold. It's time for a big old heaping helping of ag information. You're listening to our program courtesy of the good folks at D&D Farm and Ranch on I-10 in Seguin. That's DD, TexasOutfitters.com. Neighbor, let's take a look at corn, beans, and wheat, courtesy of John Tuggle & Company, Corpus. Corn futures were down early, but rallied to close up 11 in the old crop May and up a penny in the new crop December. Soybeans closed up 30, and KC wheat lost 8. There is so much uncertainty in the grain markets, and most of that uncertainty tends, for now, to be bullish. For example, the market is starting to get worked up over the fact that some of the largest corn-producing states have yet to plant virtually any corn, and while the forecast for next week is dry, more cool, wet weather is in the longer-term forecast. With this potential for late-planted crops, there becomes concerns that the yields will have little chance of being 180 bushel to the acre or above, to say nothing of the potential for smaller yields due to high prices of fertilizer and the likelihood that less will be applied. South Texas weather remains bone dry. Slight chance of rain on Monday. Corpus Christi's public elevator and ADM is open Thursday and Friday 8 to 4:45, Saturday 8 to 2:45. In Houston, Cargill is open this week 7 to 3, the Andersons 7 to 5. May 22 corn 8.83 and 3/4 up 11. May 2022 beans 17.63 up 16.5. May Kansas City hard red winter wheat, that 2022 contract 11.63 1/4 down 8 1/4. 800-288-4453, Tuggle & Company, Corpus.
Wholesale Steel, family owned and operated since 1976, has heavy duty panels, the first and only panels on the market with a lifetime warranty against damage from your animals. Wholesale Steel, with 2 locations to serve you in San Antonio and Hearn. Financing available, and we wholesale to the public. Visit our website at wholesalesteelsa.com or call 210-624-2000 for Wholesale Steel.
Neighbor, let's take a look at meat moves from yesterday. Looks like the national pork carcass cutout value in the afternoon showed a $1.37 increase at 108.49. Estimated hog slaughter 1.315 million head for the week through Wednesday. May 2022 lean hogs 112.47 down 222. As we examine the beef side of the equation, we see that wholesale boxes were $1.11 weaker in the choice, $2.68 weaker in the select. Choice rib was $424.33 in the afternoon. Estimated slaughter 361,000 head through Wednesday. Looks like front month April 143.07 up 172. April feeders 157.50 up 85. We saw dress deals at 228. Our average hot and hanging. Now, in the dirt, looks like we were 139 to 144, the bulk of them at 140. Neighbor, there's your meat moves. Remember, neighbors, MG Building Materials has 5 locations. MG in San Antonio is at 2651 Southwest Military Drive. MG in Corpus, they're on Padre Island Drive, 7436 Padre Island Drive. MG Building Materials Uvalde, 2301 East Main. The store in beautiful downtown Kerrville on Memorial Drive, 2202 is the street number. NMG Building Materials in Pleasanton, 1734 West Oak Lawn. Now, I know you can't remember them all, so go to mgbuildingmaterials.com for details. Okay. We're on the line with Ken Jordan, Jordan Cattle Auction. Ken, how's the San Saba sale shaping up for Thursday?
You bet, Larry. We like a good run, everything. A little over around 5 o'clock, 1,200 head already on the yards. About 285 cows. We'll probably be around 350 or so on the cows, I bet you. And about 25 bulls, the way it looks. The rest of them all calves, yearlings. Got several deals of wean cattle here today that'll be offering tomorrow. A lot of good condition on them and everything. So quite a good run the way it's shaping up. Probably around that 1,600, Larry.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you for the sale in San Saba.
You bet, Larry. We're there, code 325-372-5159. Give us a call. Love to hear from you.
We appreciate it. Thank you. We'll talk to you after the sale.
You bet, Larry. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Neighbor, let's talk about PMI, Pipe, Steel, and Fencing, San Antonio, High, Hondo, Kerrville, Robstown, Jourdanton, and Laredo. Contact the Hondo store at 830-426-2912. That's 830-426-2912. Remember, that's PMI, Pipe, Steel, and Fencing, pipemovers.com. We are on the line with Sean Geiswhite, Gillespie Livestock. Sean, how did the cattle sale go?
Larry, I thought we got along pretty good. It was, the good cattle sold really good, and some of those kind of number twos, plainer cattle, I thought that was probably a little bit higher also this week. So I thought we got along real well with had some new croppers, laying right on top of 4, bring over $2, right at $2. So I thought that was awful good. And some of those old crop calves, laying around that 450 to 5 1/4, bringing up to 202, I guess, was the tops. And on the heifer side, it was probably about steady, kind of up to about $1.70, 5 or 6. There might have been some 6-weight heifers bring, or 5 to 6-weight heifers bring up to $1.70 also this week, which or 72, I think was the tops. So I thought that was awful good. And we had some heavier cattle kind of on the heifer end, kind of bring up to $1.36. So I thought that was good. I thought we got along real well. Cow numbers were a little higher. We had a lot of hard cows. You can sure tell the green grass hadn't sprung everywhere, and there's some pretty hard cows. But the better cows, they kind of bring up to 88 cents, 90 cents. So I thought that was awful good. Bulls kind of up to $1.13 or 14. So I thought that was good too. The better yielding bulls. So I thought we got along real well.
Do you know of anything for next week?
I don't know of a whole lot. I don't know of a whole lot. I think everybody's kind of hoping they're talking like a little bit of rain this weekend and first part of the week. So let's hope that hits us and we have a rain out. That's what we need. But let's hope that hits us and everybody's waiting on that. See what happens. But I don't know of a whole lot going into the next week.
Tell everybody how to contact you, Sean.
You can reach us at 830-997-4394.
We appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
We're on the line with Sam from D&D. Sam, I've never seen as much Stay Tough fence in my whole life.
That's right, Larry. Right now, we have the largest supply of American T-posts and the largest supply of Stay Tough fencing in Texas.
Tell us how to take advantage of all that product.
All you got to do, Larry, is call me at 830-379-7340 and ask for one of our friendly staff members.
We're on the line with Klein Spear. Klein, how did the sheep and goat sale go Tuesday in Uvalde?
Went pretty well, Larry. We had 700 head, had a pretty active market there again yesterday. Those heavy lambs were 280 to 315. Those light lambs were 280 up to about 340. Those fat ewes were $1.20 to $1.40, and those thin packer ewes were 75 to $1.15. Packer nannies $1 up to about $1.70 yesterday. Fat Spanish nannies $1.40 to $2, and those stocker nannies were $2 up to about $3.20 yesterday. Those gift card those 3 up to $3.70, and those lightweights were $2.80 all the way up to about $4.20 yesterday. So overall, a really nice run yesterday, coming back after Easter.
How's the cattle sale shaping up?
We got about 300 standing here. We got about 60 cows, 15 pairs on them, and about 20 bred cows. The balance are just kind of thinner packer cows and showing their condition. And we got a couple deals of good calves coming in that have been worked, ready to go. So should have a good selection tomorrow.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Klein.
Call us at the office, 830-278-5621, or my cell phone, 830-591-3241.
We appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Larry.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, this portion of Down on the Farm brought to you by PMI Kerrville, 103 Lafayette, 830-367-7473. PMI, pipe, steel, and fencing. Pipe, valves, or fittings, plates, sheet, channel, beam, culverts, purlins, fencing, and supplies. They now stock new pipe and casings. Find them again. PMI Kerrville, 103 Lafayette, 830-367-7473. We're on the line with Cousin Brian Linsman from Seguin Cattle Company. Brian, how did the sale go?
Sale turned out real good, Larry. Ended up with 706 head of cattle. I'd call the stocker calves probably steady. There's some new croppers showing up, and you can tell the difference in packer cows and bulls, maybe 2 to 3 softer, maybe 3 to 4, but, quality wasn't that deep on them today.
How about sheep and goats?
Sheep and goats ended up with 746 head of them, and we kind of ground through them last week for Easter, and I guess they ran out of inventory because they all came to the front today to get them bought. So ended up pretty good shape that way.
What do you know of for next week, Brian?
Next week, Larry, it's like I said, it's up to Mother Nature. I mean, we got a chance of rain here come Monday, and like I said, the calves are getting lighter, and depends on the weather. You get a couple more chances where we get no rain out of it, and people are going to throw the hat in again. I mean, we've crossed this road so many times.
Yes. Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
You can give us a call at 830-379-9955, or you can give me a call on my cell phone, 830-305-0652.
We appreciate it, and we'll talk to you before the next sale.
All right, I'll see you next week, Larry.
Wholesale Steel, family owned and operated since 1976. Has heavy-duty panels, the first and only panels on the market with a lifetime warranty against damage from your animals. Wholesale Steel with 2 locations to serve you in San Antonio and Hearn. Financing available, and we wholesale to the public. Visit our website at wholesalesteelsa.com or call 210-624-2000 for Wholesale Steel.
We are on the line with Jim Wheeler, Addis Coastal Livestock, Pleasanton, Texas. Jim, how was your Tuesday sale?
Market was pretty good. Numbers were short. Easter was Sunday, so we didn't get much mini cattle in on Sunday afternoon, but ended up with 323 head. Cow market's still decent, and the calf market is too.
Well, let's walk the pens.
All right, 120 steers, 115 heifers, 68 cows, and 16 bulls. Steer side 2 to 3 weights $1.70 to $2.10. Heifers were $1.50 to $1.80. 3 to 4 weight steers $1.60 to $1.95. Heifers were $1.40 to $1.70. 4 to 5 weight steers $1.45 to $1.90. Heifers were $1.25 to $1.65. 5 to 6 weight steers $1.35 to $1.81. Heifers were $1.15 to $1.55. 6 7 weight steers $1.25 to $1.53. Heifers were $1.10 to $1.40. 7 8 weight steers $1.15 to $1.45. Heifers were $1.05 to $1.20. 8 to 9 weight steers $1 to $1.22, and the heifers were $90 to $1.10 there Tuesday.
What did they have on the cows?
164 yesterday. Best Packer cow brought $88. Best bull brought $1.10. Had a few bred cows they brought from $375 to $1,000, and one little pair we ended up splitting her.
What do you know for this next go round?
Next go round we're going to be a little busier. I've already had a couple people call me and want me to come pick up cattle on Sunday and Monday. I might want to be back up there around 450 mark next week.
Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
Reach us at 830-569-2516.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Neighbor, did you know that the Millworks division at MG Building Materials is a great place to look when you want to upgrade your home? That division carries a full line of wood, aluminum, and vinyl windows. What a great upgrade. We've got vinyl windows in our house down here on the bay, and they sure are pretty from the inside and out. The possibilities for those upgrades are endless with the help of MG and their 5 locations. They've got one in San Antonio, got one in Corpus, got one in Uvalde, got one in Kerrville, and they have one in Pleasanton. That's MG Building Materials. We're on the line with Chris Carter, Karnes County Livestock down Kennedy Way. Chris, we always begin by thanking the folks that do business with us.
You betcha, Larry. We do want to thank all of y'all for your consignments. Last week, we ended up with 732 head of cattle. The market was steady on the feeders and just a touch softer on the packer side.
Walk the pins with us.
Number 1 steers 2 to 3 weight 158 to 189. 3 and 4 is 163 to 187. 4 and 5 weights 155 to 194. 5 and 6 is 154 to 188. 6 and 7 is 142 to 158, and the 7 8 weights 127 to 140. And the heifers 2 to 3 weight 143 up to 210. 3 and 4 is 136 to 171. 5 and 6 is 144 to 170. 5 and 6 is 133 to 156. 6 and 7 is 114 to 146, and there was no test on the 7 8 weight heifers. On the packer bulls, we ended up with 19 bulls last week. Cow yielding was $1 up to $1.10, medium 85 to 92. 197 packer cows. We did have that had a big cow run last week. We had 330 cows total. High yielding on the packer cows was 84 up to 90, medium 68 up to 75, and the low end 51 to 57. We had 57 bred cows. The better end brought from 1100 up to 12 and a quarter, and the plainer one 650 to 850. We ended up with 62 pair last week. The better ones brought from 1150 up to 1235, and the plainer ones 750 up to 900.
What you got under the barn for this week?
Well, at the present time, we've got 638 head checked in and looking for about 8 and a quarter come sale time. In our count, we've got 80 packer cows and bulls, 21 to be palpated, 17 pair, 2 horses, 26 barbados, and a few of them have curls on their horns. We got 40 roping calves off of first calf heifers, and the rest are yearlings.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Chris.
Yes, sir. If you got any questions, please give us a call here. You can reach Waylon Rouse at 361-542-0810 or myself at 210-286-5345.
We appreciate you. Thank you.
You bet. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Maybe here's a long look at the grains, courtesy of John Tuggle, 800-288-4453. Milo through Corpus Christi in April, D's plus 55, 1435. Houston, May plus 85, 1605. Progresso, no bid. Yellow corn to Corpus Christi in April, May plus 80, 893 and 3/4. Houston, March plus 115, 928 and 3/4. Progresso, 1545 by the hundredweight. Hard red winter wheat to Corpus in April, July plus 60, 1229 and a half. Houston, May plus $1, 1263 and a quarter. Number 1 beans to Placido, April delivery, May list 50, 1696 and 3/4. Only 70 bale of East Texas, Oklahoma cotton moved yesterday, neighbor. Prices average from $130.88 to $133.13. That's it for the best Orange Farm Show in 100,000 square miles of the great state of Texas. No brag, just fact. I'm Larry Marble, and you're my neighbor. Neighbor, God bless. Take care of yourself. See you down the road.